Yaakov Serle is with us live via telephone. Many of you know him in his leadership role at the Queens Jewish Link. And again, as they did last year and for many years, the Queens Jewish Link has put together an amazing networking expo. It's really an expo with a great number of vendors. And on top of that, they have a wonderful program where they honor worthy people from the community. It's happening a week from tomorrow, Wednesday, February the 18th. If you're in Queens, Long Island, Brooklyn, or any of the surrounding areas, and certainly if you want to network with some amazing Jewish organizations and companies, then circle the date. Wednesday, February the 18th, happening at the Young Israel of Jamaica Estates on 188th Street in Queens. The ceremony, the program, and I have the honor again to serve as Master of Ceremonies. The program is going to begin at 6 p.m. The networking, the vendors, the delicious meal that's served will all be happening starting at 7 o'clock that night. And again, it's happening at the Young Israel of Jamaica Estates, courtesy of the Queens Jewish Link. And we'll find out if there's still sponsorship and vendorship opportunities for the 18th of February. Yaakov Serle, a pleasure to welcome you back to JM in the AM.
Thank you, Nachum. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and I just want you to know that I think a part of our success, we had almost 800 people last year, was due to your our interview and your publicity on the radio, and you did a great job as MC last year together. Last year we had Phil Hykins and quite a few other people, but this year we'll be honoring Sid Rosenberg for his 10 years on WABC Radio. Yaniv Meiro from Chazak for 20 years doing the Chazak organization, which brings kids from public school to yeshiva, and he's doing an amazing job. And Nachum, we're also honoring the NYPD, who it was quite newsworthy in Kew Garden Hills. One of our friends, Shelley Levine, was selling real estate in Kew Garden Hills. And the pro-Hamas and the Terry Carter came down, and, the violent rhetoric that they had. And 200 NYPD police officers on every corner, drones. It was just an amazing situation. It's just a shame that we have to live like that.
Around when was that? About how long ago was that episode?
It was about 3-4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago in Kew Garden Hills, right across the street from Yeshiva Central Queens and Young Israel Kew Garden Hills.
Wow. Kol hakavod to the NYPD. Wow. I mean, they deserve an award from you guys all the time. But, boy, for that effort, for what they did for you that night and for our community that night, they really deserve the recognition.
It was incredible. It could have been another Park East or another New Jersey. And what this Moshe Glick went through in New Jersey is just horrendous. So thank God they really kept us safe. And then we're honoring Sammy Steigman, who a Holocaust survivor who was pushed out by a principal from a public school, not able to speak because he was talking about Israel. And I was all the publicity. I think you interviewed him, right?
I haven't had him on the air yet, but boy, he's made quite an impression out there. And kol hakavod to those schools and organizations that have brought him in to actually speak and address the kids and the adults. And you'll be recognizing him that night. And I'm sure that a week from tonight we'll actually get a chance to hear from him, right?
Exactly. He's going to be there Wednesday night, and a lot of people have that opportunity. And you'll get to meet him, and hopefully you'll also get him on the radio because he has a great story to tell.
There are a couple of people you spoke about Sam, you spoke about the NYPD, both worthy recipients of your recognition, and we're speaking with Yaakov Serle. Queens Jewish Link Networking Expo is happening at the Young Israel of Jamaica Estates on Wednesday, February the 18th. Be there, folks. I plan on being there. Would love to greet you that night. So is Sid a repeat honoree? Sid Rosenberg, who you're honoring for 10 years at WABC. Last year, he actually accepted an award for what was going on his airwaves during the war, correct?
Right. So let me explain to you why he's the honoree. Firstly, I had asked Sid to be the MC, and what happened was then I hear on the radio that it's his 10-year anniversary. So I thought it would be an opportune time to honor him for the 10 years. I mean, they had on January 27th, on the day of his anniversary, they had a whole day with Donald Trump came on and John Katzenatese, and the whole team was there to celebrate with Sid. So this is like the Sheva Brachas with Sid Rosenberg, you know. We're doing it, a week or two later, and we felt it was apropos to honor him for 10 years on WABC radio, and in just the past 3 years, what he's done, in terms of being a defender of Israel.
Well, no argument here. Well deserved, and he has done quite a job. Especially during the time of the war, and he'll be recognized that night, and he'll address the crowd. And also, you mentioned Rabbi Yaniv Meirov, and we're big fans of Chazak. We're big fans of Rabbi Meirov and his organization, his incredible family, so many people who really care about the kids in our community and the adults in the community. You're right there. You're right there in Queens on a regular basis. Can you explain to this audience just how important Chazak is to your immediate community and the type of work they've been doing over the last 20 years?
Yeah, absolutely. I was there when he started the organization. He was 15 years old. He was putting up flyers, distributing Divrei Torah, and he tried to get it published, and I helped him with that. And the organization just grew and grew. Last 3 weeks ago, we had a thing in Hollywood, Florida, the Diplomat. There were 1,200 people there. Had the chief rabbi of Israel there. It was just his whole purpose and his whole team's purpose is to get children from public school to yeshiva, and he has programs that the first time he did a program, he had like 500 people, and it just continued on and on from there. And Chazak is now all over the country. They're in Israel. It's become an international organization, and it's grown in leaps and bounds. And this is all due to one 15-year-old boy who decided he wanted to spread Yiddishkeit, and that was what he did, and that's what his purpose is.
And he's being recognized that night, and we'll have a chance to hear from him that night as well, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Wednesday, February the 18th, the Queens Jewish Link Networking Expo begins at 6 p.m. with the program, which will include Chazan Nissim Sal, who's going to be, many of you know him from this area, many of you know him from Yerushalayim. He'll be starting the program with some incredible selections. The honorees you heard, including Sid Rosenberg and Rabbi Meirov and the NYPD. It's all going to be happening that night. Then, in addition to that, there's a full expo with a lot of vendors, organizations, businesses, that will be there. It's a tremendous networking opportunity. There'll be a wine tasting by Hakerem Wine and Liquor. There'll be delicious food. There always is. And you'll have an opportunity to come out. What's the story, Yaakov Serle, with the booths and the vendors? Are those all sold out at this point?
Basically, I think we have maybe one or two left. It's and if they want, they could contact me. I give you my phone number if anybody's interested in a sponsorship. And we're also accepting sponsorship in honor of the honorees if they would like.
Be in touch with Yaakov Serle at queensjewishlink@gmail.com or by dialing 917-549-6145. That's 917-549-6145. And again, you'll have an opportunity to network, to hear Chazan Sal, to pay tribute to all the honorees, and you'll have a chance to come and say hi to me. I hope you'll come over and say hello, everybody. It all starts at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, February the 18th. Circle your calendar, especially if you're in Queens, Long Island. Wednesday, February the 18th, Young Israel of Jamaica Estates. But really, people can come from far and wide. It is a really solid networking event, and you'll meet hundreds of people that are involved in the community and that take their projects very, very seriously. Young Israel of Jamaica Estates on 188th Street, Wednesday, February the 18th, for the Queens Jewish Link Networking Expo. The ceremony at 6. The networking begins at 7 p.m., and they expect it to last till at least 9:30, 10 o'clock that night. How many issues is the Queens Jewish Link at this point?
Over 700. Over 700. It's the fourth
What year did you... I'm sorry, go ahead.
We started in 2012, and now this is the 14th year. But one other thing I want to mention is there is going to be security there, being that we do have some controversial figures there. So if they want, they should be registered before they come. It's queensjewishlink.com/expo. queensjewishlink.com/expo. Anybody who wants to register or be a sponsor can do that online. And hello?
Yeah. As Yaakov Serle just said, it'll be beneficial if you register in advance because there's security and all that stuff that unfortunately has to be provided. I think Yaakov was alluding to the fact that I'm a controversial figure, and therefore they'll need extra security. queensjewishlink.com/expo. Again, queensjewishlink.com/expo. Information about Wednesday, February the 18th at the Young Israel of Jamaica Estate. Speak with Yaakov Serle and his staff at 917-549-6145, 917-549-6145, or queensjewishlink@gmail.com. Yaakov Serle, I hope it's another amazing event. What did you have last year? Over 800 people?
Yes, Kanai we're expecting more. I mean, the list just keeps going on, but it's going to be a great event. Whoever comes is really going.
Yeah, if somebody really wants to network, they'll have an opportunity to meet hundreds of people. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think last year or the year before, somebody made a shidduch over there. I mean, a marriage shidduch. Besides some of the business to do them. So we, a lot of people meet that never met before, and it's such an opportunity for everybody to meet and greet people that they've never seen before.
Well, good luck with the event. We'll see you on the 18th, please, God.
Okay, and we're looking forward to having you, Nachum. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that. I'm looking forward to presiding over the program that night. More coming up. It's Tuesday at JM in the AM.